Here we are live at the Colorado Railroad Museum, located in Greeley, Colorado. Doing a little layout tour during the Colorado Rail Prototype Modelers Meet.
Look at the attention to the details. A little toolbox.
That you can play.
Today we're live at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum, located in Greeley, Colorado. This is part of the Colorado Rail Prototype Modelers Meet today, located at Zoe's Cafe and Event Center. And any attendee also has access to the museum. This layout's over 5,000 square feet. It spans multiple levels and is an entire warehouse here in Greeley. I believe it was once an old freight depot for the CB&Q Railway. And this layout is based on a fictitious railroad called the Oregon, California, and Eastern Railway Company. The museum is 15 years old this year, and everything you see on the layout has been hand-built by volunteers.
That's fine. Oh, it was? Is Emmett supposed to be here somewhere? I said, where's Emmett go? I'm guessing they're in here. No, I didn't see that. Oh, I see.
Here we have a lumber yard on the Oregon, California, and Eastern Railway. Those appear to be some heavily detailed River Aussie lumber cars. And on all those flat cars, in the real world, they'd be full of logs.
Oh my god, trailer's so old. Is it on the coast? I don't know.
And here we've got a Western Pacific Manifest stocked on the main. It's like 2 U-boats, a little Jeep 30 behind it, the 1970s era trailer train. Here we got some yard switching done by a Southern Pacific locomotive. Okay. We're live on TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So what they're doing here is they are putting together a full trailer train, as we saw stopped earlier by the Western Pacific head end power. Stopped on the main over there, and they're loading up all these cars to switch over there onto that train, and she'll take off. Absolutely incredible layout here today. Incredible. Featuring a level of detail that many modelers take years and years to learn to achieve. As you can see from our earlier post of the lumber yard, picking up raw lumber, that since we're based in Oregon, lumber's a hot commodity on this layout. There are a few other little industrial lumber yards as we go along. Here we have some strings of hoppers at a lime plant. All mixed roads, Southern Pacific, Union Pacific, Great Northern. Every prototypical road name that you'd see in Oregon and California back in the day.
How's your day been?
Good, how are you? I'm Jay, I'm with Third and Townsend Models. We're live on TikTok right now.
Well, I'm a volunteer.
Nice. You want to say your name? You want to be on the live? You want to talk a little bit?
No.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Absolutely beautiful, beautiful layout. And up there we can catch another Western Pacific lash up. Got some, it's like U-28s, heavily weathered F7, another U-28, and a little Jeep 30. And we call that a manifest because it's a mix of everything. We have lumber, we got some hoppers, we got some tank cars kind of hidden behind those trees, some box cars as well, a little bit of everything on that train up there. And here's the fictitious town of Sycan Junction, where again, just like everything else on this layout, completely hand-built by volunteers. And for our train followers out there that enjoy a little bit of brass trains, that appears to be a Gem Models 242 Snookum, repainted in Deep River Lodge & Co. And down here, another manifest, good mix of freight, headed by a trio of Southern Pacific SD35s. We got lumber, we got box cars, we got some ore cars, more lumber. And we'll take a look at the live fire scene later. We'll pop over to East Dog Lake, take a look at all this. And we'll follow along southbound to Lucky Lass Mine Company. And again, like I've been saying, all of this has been hand built by volunteers of the club. Every last detail, hand painted, hand built. You can see a little bit of craftsmanship right there. Kind of seeing that people did build these from scratch. So we'll head down. Go around the bend. And again, more lumber. This time it's more of a narrow gauge with the 2-truck Heisler back there. And a lot of way cars. All those houses, looking things that can move along the rails.
I think that's what you want.
'Cause back in logging communities, they used to move those all around. Where they'd harvest new lumber, have the crew sleep there, have the workers sleep there. We'll pop over here, not to get in those people's way. And again, Weyerhaeuser Timber Co. This is where all the finished lumber is. Based in Klamath Falls, Oregon. All that lumber. So again, to anybody new hopping on, we are at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum today in Greeley, Colorado. As part of access from the Colorado Rail Prototype Modelers Meet, held right across the street. We're just here exploring the layout, catching some trains running. And like I've said many times before, all of these details were hand built.
So what are we gonna have to do?
And we get to the end over here at the town of Derry. It's on a little mountain town. And we can catch a good view of the scaled layout from up here. The magnitude of how big it is, with that real railroad caboose in the back. This is the setup yard, where volunteers come set their trains up to run out on the main. This is modeled the Chewaucan River, again a fictitious river, on the Oregon, California and Eastern Railway. Beautiful, beautiful details, including the little fisherman just caught something exciting down there. So we'll continue our way around. Get over to the Sycan branch. Beautiful, beautiful layout.
It's really exciting.
And one thing fun that Greeley does here is they have a scavenger hunt for visitors to find little details in the layout that wouldn't typically be there. Little added pieces of fun. Let's see if we can go down here and go around, maybe catch some trains running. The museum's just warming up. They opened up at 10 o'clock this morning, and they'll be open till 4. Here's another pair of Southern Pacific locomotives. The short train this time. Over here we have a 3-rail layout that kids can operate, pushing the buttons. Certain things will light up, certain things will run. As you can see in the back, we have Thomas the Tank Engine and friends. So coming around again, we're in Klamath Falls itself. In the yard, we're looking at all the motive power down here. And some prototypical roads. You got Western Pacific, Burlington Northern, and a lot of the fictitious railway. This is Oregon, California, and Eastern Railway. We're hoping to catch some steam operation today, but I haven't seen any steam engines out. Again, a lot of the volunteers are over at the Colorado Rail meet right across the street. They're still open over here, still running, still very exciting. So we'll go up top now to get a good aerial view of the layout and take a look at some of the models that they have and some pieces of history as well. And thank you, Lowell, for the comment. It is quite the nice set. This is the Colorado Model Railroad Museum, located in Greeley, Colorado. And we'll go down later, take a look at everything down there. But first we're going to continue our way around up top. Get some more beautiful views to lay out. Absolutely stunning. And over here we have an old American flyer display. When I say old, we're talking 1940s, 1950s. And we've got information here on the stages of these model train layouts building. How it goes from rough foam. Take a little base layer, throw some paint, throw some texture, gives you that grass look. If you're trying to do a river, you put your first base of water down. Then you get over here, you got a little more detail, more terrain, some trees. Then you got the final product. But we got some historic pieces of railroad history on this wall up here. And again, let's pan out and take a look at this beautiful layout. Absolutely beautiful. So again, this is the Colorado Model Railroad Museum, located in Greeley, Colorado. They are open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. And there's one train we didn't catch. Oregon, California, and Eastern. Extremely long tank car lash up. So long, she loops all the way around. And there's that Western Pacific train down there that we caught earlier. And to give you guys an idea of what can be done in model railroading, take a look. And these appear to be LGB models of the Jupiter and the 119 from the Golden Spike ceremony that happened in Promontory Summit, Utah in 1869. As you can see, that was the last railroad spike driven to complete the Transcontinental Railroad and connect the east to the west. And here we got some more models. This scale is what they call ON3. They are running some Southern Pacific today, Wilson. They got some SD35s somewhere on the layout. We caught them earlier. I'm not sure where they are now, but Now this layout's based on Oregon, California, and Eastern Railway. This is a fictitious railway. But they do run every road out there. This model actually closely resembles the Southern Pacific MT-1. For those that were asking about Southern Pacific, with a coal tender, of course. Loosely bases it. And Wilson, this is in Greeley, Colorado. About an hour north of Denver. As you can see, this case here is to pay homage to Caboose Hobbies, which used to be the largest model train store in the world, based in Denver. They closed up a few years ago. Not due to slow business, but Denver kept growing and there wasn't really room for a little one-story building near downtown Denver. And here's a nice wall display of some Lionel post-war models. A little bit of pre-war up top too, when it used to be Lionel standard gauge. Got that on the top outside of the case. But in the case are all the trains that your parents and grandparents, maybe even you, grew up playing with, getting under the Christmas tree, all that fun stuff. And as we move farther down in the case, we get into the more scale-looking prototypical models, produced by Lionel as well. Beautiful Southern Pacific AC-12 cab forward, numbered 4294, which happens to be the same number as the real one in the California State Railroad Museum. We got a fictitious 2884 Yellowstone in Western Pacific livery. They actually never had one of those. The largest locomotive they had was a 2882 Mallet. Then we have a nice C&O Allegheny. Union Pacific, labeled as a 280 Bull Moose. It's definitely not. It's a 2882 Mallet. Then you got the big boy that's currently making a trip around the country right now. If you're lucky enough to catch it, look it up online on Union Pacific Heritage Fleet, and it'll tell you right where the big boy is, making a nice tour through the Midwest. So we'll make our way down and make one more loop around the layout and probably call it a day. This is the Colorado Model Railroad Museum, here based in Greeley, Colorado. What made you make the switch to N-gauge, Thomas? And here at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum, we actually have a live dispatcher working over there that controls all the signals, controls all the switches, where everybody that is running on the layout has to radio in before they can start running. It makes sense, Thomas. N-scale is really easy for small spaces. HO is the most popular, but N-scale is definitely the most space-saving. And a lot of manufacturers are offering some really nice N-scale products nowadays compared to the 80s and 90s. Kato's got some phenomenal pieces out there. Their big boy is beautiful. We should see some more out there in Genesis too, but we'll see what they end up doing. And here we are again, down where we started, in the Oregon, California, and Eastern Railway. And there you go, Thomas. There's some N-scale. Let's see if we can get her to run. And sure enough, there she goes. Like Thomas said, N-scale is a great scale for small spaces. As this entire little setup's probably no bigger than 2 foot by 4 foot. So you can really fit in scale anywhere.
So that's the vehicles in the car.
So again, we'll loop around by the Fremont Sawmill. We're going to take one more loop of the entire layout and then call it a day. Just got some other things to do today. CSU Rams are playing football at 3 o'clock, so we got to get out of here and hightail over to Fort Collins to watch some college football. And here we go, just in time, is that Western Pacific lash up that we were catching from up top. There we got 2 U-28s in front. Like I said, a very heavily weathered Western Pacific F unit. Another U-28, followed by a Jeep 30. Long, long, heavy train. This layout is visited by tens of thousands of people annually, located 1 hour north of Denver in Greeley, Colorado. Well, that's awesome, Thomas. It's a good little size layout. We're looking to build something one day, just not the time yet. I'm only 28 and got many years to go before I'll get a place I can build a layout at. But again, look at that beautiful detail, all hand-built by volunteers over the past 15 years. And if we can catch that fire scene over here, if there's less people, they'll scoot up, get out of their way. Back in Sycan Junction. We'll pass over here, not get them in our scene. Looping around East Dog Lake again.
Yeah, we're
The beautiful Rocky Point burn.
so we're at 36, but we're looking up into here. So
We got a smoke unit going.
you could call it.
Give the appearance of a real fire. Got a fire crew.
We can call it 10.
Everything.
I just smelled a fire.
It started again?
Well, we got the
No, I just smelled the
tank train running up top.
Yeah, but we still need some.
Do you see this stuff?
Whoa!
Loop around again.
There's way more than 5 dinosaurs.
Wait, and
Pass by East Dog Lake. Making our way around the layout.
that's the biggest one.
We'll take a look at Sycan Junction again because we can catch a good view. That tank car lash up there.
I haven't seen
The beekeepers are right here somewhere.
Great view of it.
What? There's bears right
We'll sneak around again, sneak around all these
Got it.
there. Did you see over here? There's the beekeepers.
attendees.
There.
There's a baker's chilling in here.
Catch some of that nice scenery. And we'll take a look at Klamath again. A huge lumber yard.
One in the lake. One in the lake. This one. Does it have a name?
Klamath again. A huge lumber yard.
One in the lake. One in the lake. This one. Does it have a name?
Sorry for the pause, just got a text message. We'll go all the way around to Derry again and loop back down. As we saw, visitors are starting to pick up here. It's now 11:10 at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum here in Greeley, Colorado. Look at that. Absolutely stunning, stunning display. So we'll take one more loop all the way down to the shipyard and then pop up top, give you a nice aerial view of the layout again, and then we're gonna hop off live. But since nobody's over here, we can get a view of West Dog Lake. You guys saw East Dog Lake earlier, it's just the west side. Let her focus, there we go, nice and focused. And again, another lumber yard. Harvesting all that lumber. So we'll come around here, go at all the industry in Klamath. Look at a nice little Burlington Northern GP9.
Find them.
It looks like some maintenance away equipment. The Western Pacific, Sacramento Northern, Milwaukee Road. Can't read those two. Milwaukee Road again. And some Oregon, California, and Eastern mixed in. Beautiful, beautiful layout. Absolutely stunning. Over 5,000 square feet here at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum. And here we got something moving. We'll be able to catch it. Get to the front end of it. Coming through Klamath. There we go. We'll catch it right up here before it goes in the tunnel. Over at the Klamath Falls Station. This is right here. So we'll catch the Southern Pacific GP30s in a moment. Let's take a moment and watch. Thank you, Nala. Yeah, this is quite the incredible setup. It's one of the largest model railroads in the country.
705 has pulled the switch 13 and normalized it, released it.
As you can hear, the operators are radioing into dispatch. Every move they make. Because we have a full dispatch radio station in the front of the museum. Let's try to get that focus. There we go, now we're focused. Absolutely beautiful. If you're watching us, hit that like button and give us a follow. We'd really appreciate it. And we can come back at you with more model railroad videos, pictures, layout tours, everything. Yeah, thank you for that follow, Matthew. Well, anybody that follows us off this video, we will give a shout out to on the live. Because next month in October, we're planning to head out to California. We got some business to do out there regarding trains. And then going to head up to Reno, Nevada for the Southern Pacific Historical and Technical Society. They're having their annual convention that will get some more fun videos, fun pictures, everything you can imagine. But if we're patient now, we got an incredible lash up coming. We have some modern diesels, the smoke units and everything. So let's just wait. Let's be patient. And if you haven't already, tap that screen, give us some likes. We'd love it if you followed us too. And there we go. BNSF 6444. And I will stop talking so you can enjoy this. This is a very prototypical train of what you'd see out here in northern Colorado. Hauling windmill blades, typically out east to the plains. And like I've said before, these trains are put together by volunteers, so there's a good chance somebody hand-built all of those flat cars with the windmill blades. And if you haven't already, tap that screen, give us some likes, and we'd love it if you followed us as well for more train talk. Here's another model of a fire in town. This is the town of Klamath Falls, Oregon. Beautiful models. So tap that screen, give us some likes, and hit that follow button for more train talk. Absolutely incredible modeling done here on this layout. All volunteers, nobody is paid. This is solely volunteer based. People that love model railroading, love trains, love all that stuff. Come down. They're open 5 days a week. They're closed Monday and Tuesday. 5 days a week, 10 to 4. So we'll take a look over here at the rail yard in a moment. Actually, we'll take a look now. Let people clear out of the caboose before we go inside. But beautiful models. Beautiful ships. And that's actually a model of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Some of you probably know that song. But if you haven't already, tap that screen, hit that like button, follow us for more train talk. Yeah, we'll take a look in here actually. This is an actual replica of a Colorado and Southern caboose. Number 10583. This is what the inside of a caboose used to look like when they used to run on trains. It's where the crew would sleep, where the crew would work, where the crew would cook. Thank you, Faye Bright Goofy, for the follow. And if you haven't already, give us a follow, tap that screen, send some likes over our way. They are free, because all the likes will do is just promote train talk. Not going to climb up there. Wearing cowboy boots, don't really want to fall. But let's exit the caboose, take another look at that shipyard, and then one more aerial view of the entire layout, and call it a day. And over here we actually have a real Western Pacific cab of a diesel that is hooked up to a camera car on the layout. And you can actually run a train sitting there on this layout. Absolutely incredible. Not many museums in the world offer that. But as we pass by the Edmund Fitzgerald again, we can take a look at this really cool shipyard. These hand-built ships. Incredible what people can do. So tap that screen. Shoot those likes over our way so we can keep trending, more people can see us, and more people can kind of enjoy model railroading. Not even by actually modeling, just by watching this TikTok and sit back and enjoy it from their homes. So we're going to do more lives like this, more layouts. Probably going to do quite a bit here at the Colorado Railroad Museum as well. Thanks for sharing the live, Faye. Really appreciate it. But again, we're at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum here in Greeley, Colorado. My name is Jay Escamilla. I am the owner of Third and Townsend Models. We are an online model railroad hobby shop. And I also do a bit of work with Sunset Model Third Rail. And they are a brass model train importer in both HO and O scale. So we're going to be filming some fun marketing videos here with some of our models that we've built over the years. Because who would not want to film their product if they're model train manufacturers on this incredible, incredible layout. And again, I know I've said it, but tap that screen. Just keep tapping. Get us those likes. let people out there know who we are. That we are Train Talk. We are a model railroading community. Trying to show people the incredible world of model railroading. Model railroading is actually may seem small to a lot of people, but 1% of the U.S. population are actually model railroaders. Or I apologize, 1 million people in the U.S. are model railroaders, which is the same number of people who are still farmers in the U.S. And myself, we are in agriculture and also model railroaders, so I guess that makes us in the 2% of people. But it's a fun hobby. Any age can do it. I personally started when I was 4 years old, back in California, the San Leandro Historical Railway Society. And here I am, 28 now, still doing it. It is an incredible hobby, incredible family-friendly hobby. Teaches kids self-discipline, teaches them good work ethic. It takes a lot of patience to sit down, build these kits, model these trains, building home layouts. But as we caught earlier, we're up here looking at some true railroad history. Old lanterns, got some old conductor, operator badges that used to be on employees' hats, a whole bunch of different ones. We'll actually take one more lap around the museum. It's just now almost 11:30 and we've got some more time before we gotta head out. It seems like you guys are really enjoying the tour. Just keep tapping that screen. Send those likes over our way. We really appreciate it. If we want the world to know who we are and that model railroading is cool. And if you haven't already, and you'd like to, give us a follow. Because we are going to keep going live, posting fun train content. If you head over to our page after the live, or even now, take a look at some of the videos we posted. Thank you for all the likes, Matthew. Really appreciate it. There we go. We're climbing. But we're going to keep sending you fun content like this, keep posting fun stuff, train videos, train history, train facts, anything model train related. That is who we are. We are Third and Townsend Models. We are an online hobby shop specializing in model trains, even more specializing in brass model trains, HO scale, NO, based in Windsor, Colorado. And again, this is the Colorado Model Railroad Museum in Greeley, Colorado. And in the future, we're going to be posting videos from the San Leandro Historical Railway Society out in San Leandro, California in the Bay Area. We're going to be going live there as well, because that's actually where I grew up, and I'm still a member there today. Now, look at you go, Matthew. Look at you. That is awesome. Yeah, we'll stay live a little longer. Take one more pass. And if you haven't already, hit that follow button to stay tuned on more train talk. This is Third and Townsend Models. We're going to be going live a lot more. A lot of fun live train videos here at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum. Museums out in California and Nevada as well, because we are going to be heading out west to Nevada next month for the Southern Pacific Historical and Technical Society Convention.
Did you see the back room?
We had to go into the back room. No, we'd love to.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you. We're actually going to get a tour now of the back room here at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum. Thank you.
I haven't got a train pull out yet, so I'll show you.
Okay, yeah, appreciate it.
Then I'll get out of town.
My name's Jay. I'm with
Hey, please meet
Sunset
you.
Models, Third Rail, and Third and Townsend Models.
Oh, so, and where are you from?
Windsor.
Oh, you're close.
Yeah, I grew up in the Bay Area, so
This is it.
here I am now. California Zephyr?
No, well, I'm
Or-
not. I'm running a local here.
Oh, okay.
This is the staging.
Here's a staging area.
Everything in front of you goes westbound.
It'll go all the way around the layout and come back in at the corner down there to the same track.
Okay.
See all the trains down at the other end, they go out eastbound. They'll come back in. It could take an hour and a half, 2 hours to go around,
Wow.
depending on traffic.
How much track's on the layout? Do you know?
What's
Do you know the total foot for track total?
About
feet?
1,800, I think, main line,
Okay.
but a lot of
Yeah.
everything else.
Okay.
So we come back and we grab the engine we want, walk it to find out how long it is. Dispatcher needs to know. So for passing sightings, and then we'll pull up and he'll give us clearance to get out of
Wow.
town.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'll let you. Oh no, I'm going to pull up to this red light.
Okay.
here. He's going to give me authority.
perfect,
from
okay.
here. I have to wait.
Sounds good. Thank you. So we're going to watch a local come out. Our operator has to radio over to dispatch over there to get clearance. Thank you for the follow, Jorax. If you haven't already, hit that like button, tap, tap, tap. Give us a follow if you want more train content like this. We are Third and Townsend Models, and we're going to be going live a lot more in the future at more incredible layouts just like this. Thank you for the follow, Matt Nichols. And thank you for the likes, Eric. We are Third and Townsend Models. We're modelers ourselves, and we here want the world to know about model railroading, the joys of it. It's a great hobby to be in. I've been in the hobby for almost 23 years now. I'm 28 years old. And thank you for the follow, Jay. Much appreciated. And if you can hear it, the locals now making its way. Hearing that EMD prime mover spool up. And they will make it to that number 3 light right there. And then wait for clearance from the dispatcher. But we'll just keep panning out while we're waiting for it.
So he just gave me a green so I can head out here.
And perfect, like I said. He was going to wait. He got the green light. And now he's headed out. Thank you. I'm gonna follow this Rio Grande manifest for a while. It's running away.
He's going to send me into the siding up here at Lakeview because I'm switching
Okay.
some flats out.
And thank you for the follow, Michael Morris. Much appreciated. Tap that screen, send us some likes so we can reach more people. Show them the incredible world of model railroading. Because we are somewhat of a small community with 1 million total model railroaders in the country, according to National Model Railroading Association numbers. And we're always happy to have more model railroaders out there. Like I've mentioned, it's a great hobby. Thank you for the follow, David. And here we're in the town of Lakeview with that Rio Grande manifest, just moving forward. They got the clearance from the dispatcher. And if we wait a moment, we'll see it cross right by. Right there we're switching, see? The operator is doing a little light switching. But there it is. Great little lash up of some Jeep 30s. 2 Rio Grande in the Southern Pacific. go down a little bit, catch some more of it, and we can turn around Lakeview. There you go. There it is.
Did you get it back there?
Yep.
How's it done?
Yep.
You done?
With that, yeah. With that turn.
Thank you for that like, B Smith 5. Keep tapping that screen. Let people know who we are. We are Third and Townsend Models. We are Model Trains on TikTok, and we also are an online model railroading store. You go to www.thirdandtownsendmodels.com. Like I said, we're going to make one little quick pass, run layout again, and then we're going to call it a day. Thank you for the likes, Matthew. Thanks for the continued likes, B. Smith. But this has been fun. Earlier today, we went live over at the Colorado Rail Prototype Modelers Meet. And over here, we're actually going to catch the Rio Grande Ski Train. Incredible models done by Rapido. And it looks like a brass baggage car in front. You can tell from the different paint and the finish on that plating at the bottom. But all these cars are Rapido. And Rapido really knocked it out of the park on these. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful Rapido passenger cars. Lovely Rio Grande Ski Train. You see some more action over here coming eastbound. Some more Southern Pacific equipment that we'll catch a little bit of before we sign off for the day.
No, it's wonderful. We live in Denver, and I never heard of it.
There we go.
And a friend of mine,
The Southern Pacific looks like to be a U-33. The second, and a Southern Pacific tunnel motor.
When I mentioned to my friend,
It's resting. Yeah.
Nice little Jeep 30. A lot of power on this. A lot of power on this train. Long, heavy train.
Well, if you have any questions, just flag somebody down with shirt on, and we'll do our best to answer your questions.
great. Thank you so much. Wonderful. You guys do great work.
Catching another little Rio Grande manifest over here. But I'm afraid it is time that we sign off. So if you haven't already, give us a follow. Set your notifications to notify you when we go live. See more trains. Some switching over there, but yeah, we're unfortunately gonna have to call it a day. We've got some things to do. We gotta hightail back into Fort Collins. We are currently at the Greeley, Colorado Model Railroading Museum. But like I mentioned earlier, today is college football day. The Rams are playing. So we gotta head back, play with the dogs a bit, and call it a day. Thank you, Matthew. Like I said, if you haven't already followed us, give us a follow. Turn those notifications on for live. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.